So every now and again, people will get a little down on themselves and start to wonder, like, why am I here? Why am I, like, what is the true lesson of being here? And most of the time when I hear that question, I refer back to this book. It's called The Little Soul in the Sun. I know that it's currently looking backwards to you, but this is what it looks like. It's a parable by Neal Donald Walsh. And I just want to read it to you. It's a little bit long, but I think it's important. So, once upon a time, there was a little soul who said to God, "I know who I am." And God said, "That's wonderful. Who are you?" And the little soul shouted, "I am the light." And God smiled a big smile. "That's right," God exclaimed, "you are the light." And the little soul was so happy, for it had figured out what all the souls in the kingdom were there to figure out. "Wow," said the little soul, "this is really cool." But soon, knowing who it was not enough. The little soul felt stirrings inside and now wanted to be who it was. Wanted to be who it was. And so the little soul went back to God, which is not a bad idea for all the souls who really want to know who they really are, and said, "Hi, God. Now that I know who I am, is it okay for me to be it?" And God said, "You mean you want to be who you already are?" "Well," replied the little soul, "it's one thing to know who I am. It's another thing to actually be it. I want to feel what it's like to be the light." "But you already are the light," repeated God, smiling again. "Yes, but I want to know what it really feels like," cried the little soul. "Well," said God with a chuckle, "I suppose I should have known. You are always the adventuresome one." Then God's expression changed. "There's only one thing." "What?" said the little soul. "Well, there is nothing else but light. You see, I created nothing but what you are. And so there is no easy way for you to experience yourself as who you are, since there is nothing that you are not." "Huh?" said the little soul, who was now a little confused. "Think of it this way," said God. "You are like a candle in the sun. Oh, you're there all right, along with a million kagillion other candles who make up the sun, and the sun would not be the sun without you. Nay, would it be the sun without one of its candles? And that would not be the sun at all, for it would not shine as brightly. Yet, how to know itself as the light when you are amidst the light? That is the question." "Well," the soul perked up, "you're God. Think of something." Once more God smiled. "I already have." God said, "Since you cannot see yourself as the light when you are in the light, we'll surround you with darkness." "What's darkness?" the little soul asked. God replied, "It is that which you are not." "Will I be afraid of the dark?" cried the little soul. "Only if you choose to be." God answered, "There is really nothing to be afraid of unless you decide that there is. You see, we're all making it up. We're all pretending." "Oh," said the little soul, and felt better already. Then God explained, "In order to experience anything at all, the exact opposite will appear. It is a great gift," God said, "because without it, you could not know what anything is like. You could not know warm without cold, up without down, fast without slow. You could not know left without right, here without there, or now without then. And so," God concluded, "when you are surrounded with darkness, do not shake your fist. and raise your voice and curse the darkness. I want to show you this picture real quick. Rather, be light unto the darkness, and don't be mad about it. Then you will know who you really are, and all others will know too. Let your light so shine that everyone will know how special you are. You mean it's okay to let others see how special I am? Asked the little soul. Of course, God chuckled. It's very okay. But remember, special does not mean better. Everybody is special, each in their own way. Yet many others have forgotten that. They will see that it is okay for them to be special only when you see that it is okay for you to be special. Wow, said the little soul, dancing and skipping and laughing and jumping with joy. I can be as special as I want to be. Yes, and you can start right now, said God, who was dancing and skipping and laughing right along with the little soul. What part of special do you want to be? Here, I'll show you this picture too. So what part of special do you want to be? What part of special? The little soul repeated. I don't understand. Well, God explained. Being the light is being special, and being special has a lot of parts to it. It is special to be kind. It is special to be gentle. It is special to be creative. It is special to be patient. Can you think of any other ways it is special to be? The little soul sat quietly for a moment. I can think of lots of ways to be special, the little soul exclaimed. It is special to be helpful. It is special to be sharing. It is special to be friendly. It is special to be considerate of others. Yes, God agreed. And you can be all of those things, or any part of special you wish to be, at any moment. That is what it means to be the light. I know what I want to be. I know what I want to be, the little soul announced with great excitement. I want to be a part of special that is called forgiving. Isn't it special to be forgiving? Oh, yes, God assured the little soul. That is very special. Okay, said the little soul, that's what I want to be. I want to be forgiving. I want to experience myself as that. Good, said God, but there's one thing you should know. The little soul was becoming a bit impatient now. It always seemed as though there was some complication. What is that? The soul sighed. There is no one to forgive. No one? The little soul could hardly believe what he had said. No one, said God. God repeated. Everything I have made is perfect. There is not a single soul in all creation less perfect than you. Look around. And then you come to this picture. It was then that the little soul realized a large crowd had gathered. Souls had come from far and wide, from all over the kingdom, for the word had gone out that the little soul was having this extraordinary conversation with God, and everyone wanted to hear what they were saying. Looking at the countless other souls gathered there, the little soul had to agree. None appeared less wonderful, less magnificent, or less perfect than the little soul itself. Such was the wonder of the souls gathered around, and so bright that their little soul could scarcely gaze upon them. Who, then, to forgive? Asked God. Boy, this is going to be no fun at all, grumbled the little soul. I wanted to experience myself as one who forgives. I wanted to know what that part of special felt like, and the little soul learned what it must feel like to be sad. But just then a friendly soul stepped forward from the crowd. Not to worry, little soul, the friendly soul said. I will help you. You will? The little soul brightened. But what can you do? Why, I can give you someone to forgive. You can? Certainly, chirped the friendly soul. I can come into your next lifetime and give you something to forgive. But why? Why would you do that? The little soul asked. You, who are a being of such utter perfection, who would vibrate you who vibrate with such a speed that it creates a light so bright that I can hardly gaze upon you. What could cause you to want to slow down your vibration to such a speed that your bright light would become so dark and dense? What could cause you, who are so light that you could dance upon the stars and move throughout the kingdom with the speed of your thought, to come into my life and make yourself heavy so you could do this bad thing? Simple, the friendly soul said. I would do it just because I love you. The little soul seemed surprised at the answer. Don't be amazed, said the friendly soul. You have done the same thing for me, don't you remember? Oh, we have danced together, you and I, many times. Through the eons and across the ages we have danced. Across all time and in many places we have played together. You just don't remember. We have both been all of it. We have been the up and the down of it. We have been the left and the right of it. We have been the here and the there of it. We have been the male and the female, the good and the bad, and we have both been the victim and the villain of it. Thus we can come together, you and I, many times before, each bringing to the other the exact and perfect opportunity to express and to experience who we really are. And so, the friendly soul explained a little further, I will come into your next lifetime to be the bad one. This time, I will do something really terrible, and then you can experience yourself as the one who forgives. But what will you do? The little soul asked, just a little nervously. That will be so terrible. Oh, replied the friendly soul with a twinkle. We'll think of something. And then the friendly soul seemed to turn serious and said in a quiet voice, You are right about one thing, you know. What is that? The little soul wanted to know. I will have to slow down my vibration and become very heavy to do this not so nice thing. I will have to pretend to be something very unlike myself. And so I have but one favor to ask of you upon my return. Anything, oh, anything, cried the little soul, and began to dance and sing. I get to be forgiving, I get to be forgiving. And then the little soul saw that the friendly soul was remaining very quiet. What is it? The little soul said, What can I do for you? You are such an angel to be willing to do this for me. Of course, the friendly soul is my angel, God interrupted. Everyone is. Always remember, I have sent you nothing but angels. And the little soul wanted more than ever to grant the friendly soul's request. What can I do for you? The little soul asked again. In the moment that I strike you and I smite you, the friendly soul replied, in the moment that I do the worst thing to you that you could possibly imagine, in that very moment. Yes, the little soul interrupted. Yes. The friendly soul became quieter still. Remember who I really am. Oh, I will, cried the little soul. I promise I will always remember you as you see right here, right now. Good, said the friendly soul, because you see, I will have been pretending so hard, I will have forgotten myself. And if you do not remember me as I really am, I may not be able to remember it for a very long time. And if I forget who I am, you may even forget who you are. And we will both be lost. Then we will need another soul to come along and remind us of both who we are. No, we won't, the little soul promised again. I will remember you, and I will thank you for bringing me this gift, this experience, this chance to experience myself as who I am. And so the agreement was made. And the little soul went forth into a new lifetime, excited to be the light, which was very special, and excited to be that part of the special called forgiveness. And the little soul waited anxiously to be able to experience itself as forgiveness, and to thank whatever other soul made it possible. And all the moments in the new lifetime, whenever a new soul appeared on the scene, whether a new soul brought joy or sadness, and especially if it brought sadness, the little soul thought of what God had said. Always remember, I have sent you nothing but angels. So that is my story to you. When you're in doubt and you're questioning why you're here, remember, these are all just opportunities to raise your vibration and remember exactly who you are. I love you.